Hi, I'm Ed Howard, and today I'd like to talk with you about the fuel gas that you use in your dental lab. Many dental labs have a tank of propane like this that they use for casting. Maybe a tank like this sits underneath your casting machine or next to it, or perhaps you have a tank of acetylene, but in any case you probably use a tank of fuel gas to run your torches. In many municipalities, the fire department and fire officials frown on having cylinder gas like this in the building for a couple of reasons. One is, of course, you've got a tank of fuel gas there that if ever there was a fire or an emergency, it would be a danger to the firemen who are responding to the scene. And secondly, if it leaks, then you're going to fill your building with gas, which obviously is a dangerous situation. But there's never really been an alternative until now. And the alternative is the G-TEC TB-30 Natural Gas Torch Booster. This is a machine that connects up to your building's low-pressure utility natural gas and raises the pressure high enough so that you can use it as a fuel for your casting torches. Now, in a minute, I'll tell you how the machine here works, but first, I want to show you how it works for you. That is, for the job of casting that you want to do. So let me turn it on. And I'm going to use a Harris Model 16 torch with a multi-tip head. Now, unfortunately, our budget doesn't allow for melting gold, palladium, cobalt, or other metals that you use. So what we're going to use are some bronze nuggets here for doing our casting. Now, these are the kinds of things that are used for students in jewelry schools, and perhaps you used something like this in school too. But this gives us, and if you look, you see we've got some pennies there to give you an idea of the size of this. So we're going to take our crucible here and take one of these nuggets and put it in, and I'm going to light up this torch, and I want to show you how quickly this can melt. Again, the point here is I want to show you that high pressure natural gas is an excellent fuel for casting. Now I'm going to use my casting torch with a natural gas pressure of 10 psi and an oxygen pressure of 25 psi. And yes, you'll continue to use oxygen just the same way as you do with either your acetylene or your propane today. So let's light up our torch, and the thing that I'm going to want you to notice is just how quickly we can melt this nugget. And there you have it. As you can see, that melted pretty quickly. Now, again, the point I want to make to you is that high-pressure natural gas is an excellent fuel to replace propane, acetylene, and fuel gases like that. Now, let me tell you how this machine works that does this for you. As you can see, this is our TB-30 Torch Booster. It connects up to low-pressure utility natural gas and raises the pressure for fuel to your torch. Now, the machine itself is compact. It's 12 inches wide, it's 12 inches high, and it's about 1.5 feet deep. Now, the machine is running right now, so you can hear that it's quiet. This means you can install the machine right next to your casting bench. It doesn't require any special ventilation or any special environmental preparation. It uses a hermetically sealed compressor, and so this is convenient to install. It runs on standard 120 volt electricity, and there's no special installation requirements. Basically, you turn it on when you are going to use gas, and you turn it off when you're not, and otherwise it just kind of sits there. Now, the TB-30 Torch Booster is easy to install. If we come over here, you'll see we have our natural gas pipe. And this is the same natural gas pipe that goes to your hot water heater, your furnace, and other natural gas appliances. And all you do is put a T off of it, and we supply a shutoff valve and a hose which connects up to the back of the machine to bring gas to it. And then on the output side, we have a regulator, which machine pressure is 25 psi. As I said, I was using 10 psi here, and so we set our pressure to what we want for our torch. Now you'll notice that this regulator looks a lot like the regulator that you use on your propane tank. And that means that you can take that same regulator from your propane tank, put it on the G-TEC system, so you don't need any special regulator for this. You also keep the same hoses that you use, and you keep the same torch that you're already using. And so the TB-30 Torch Booster, as I say, is easy to use. You turn it on, and when you're done at the end of the day, or with your casting session, you turn it off. And so TB-30 Torch Boosters are allowed in any building in North America, even in buildings where cylinders of propane and acetylene may be prohibited. And the reason for that is they are far safer than having a tank of acetylene or propane. We said that a cylinder of fuel gas stores a lot of energy. It could be a danger in the event of a fire in your building. A TB-30 Torch Booster, on the other hand, does not store any gas. It raises gas pressure and supplies it to your torch as it's used. And we also said that a tank of acetylene or propane, if it leaks, can fill your building with gas. A TB-30, on the other hand, if you have a leak in your hose, will automatically turn itself off. So in addition to safety, there are 3 other reasons why you'd be interested in using high-pressure natural gas. The first is cost. Compared to propane, for equal BTUs, that is, for equal heat, natural gas is half the price. Secondly, there's the convenience. Today, when you use your propane tank, when it's empty, oops, all of a sudden you've got to go get it refilled. Because a TB-30 is connected directly to your utility's natural gas line, you have an unlimited supply. You turn it on, you're ready to go to work, no emergency trips to get your gas cylinder refilled. And the third thing is, as you saw when we melted our nugget here, it does the job. Natural gas at high pressure is a high-performance fuel. And so for reasons of convenience, safety, quality work, and low cost, a G-TEC TB-30 natural gas pressure booster is the right tool for your dental lab. Again, my name is Ed Howard, and I invite you to give me a call at 1-800-451-8294. That's 1-800-451-8294, and I would be glad to tell you more about the G-TEC TB-30 Torch Booster. This is the right tool for your dental lab because it'll make you safer, it'll make it more convenient to work, you'll produce quality results, and you'll save money at the same time.